Let's start with Introduction to SolidWorks webinar. So today's our agenda is SolidWorks 3D CAD modeling software, market scope, industry served, and field of application. About SolidWorks, basics of CAD, which is computer aided drafting, and leading customers list who are all using the software, and introduction to the software. This is the agenda for our today's session. So SolidWorks is a 3D CAD modeling software. Basically, it is a computer-aided designing software with three-dimensional image or view of the product which we are going to design. We can visualize the product by just from our imagination to the present modelable size as well as the view of the product in real-time 3D model image, so that we can decide if it is going to work well in our design or not. So those thing we can just imagine from our mind, and then to convert that ideas into the 3D model. So background of the SolidWorks is that it is a product of Dassault System. It is a French MNC aerospace corporation. Probably you might have heard the name Rafale. It is a military jet, fighter jet, which you might have heard in news headlines. So yes, this product is child of this Dassault Systems. They are designing plenty of aerospace items, from fighter jet to domestic jets, as well as the cargo flights. So from the very experienced industry, they have created this SolidWorks software to use this tool to bring the imagination into the practical functionable product. So it was initially launched on 1995 as the first version, named SolidWorks 95. So today's version is SolidWorks 2021, which was released on 22 September 2020. Every year, the product team from SolidWorks, which means the Dassault Systems, they just go through what are all the changes or feedbacks received from the customers, which means the designers who are using this software, and from their feedback, they try to incorporate all those useful informations into the better product every year. So each year SolidWorks is releasing a version. So they just name it with the SolidWorks. The last version is 2021. So let's look at the market scope, industry served, and field of application. So just by seeing the market scope, we can just see over how the market share, which is held by the SolidWorks with the competitor. Yes, you can see more than 3.25 million licenses have been used in the real-time applications by approximately 0.25 million organizations throughout the world. So the SolidWorks has almost 18% market share in CAD 3D model software segment. If you can see the image, we can just find it out. SolidWorks has 18% of the market share, and remaining softwares like Solid Edge has and 9% like CATIA, PTC Creo has 11%, Siemens NX has 12%, and Autodesk Inventor is coming next to SolidWorks. It has 15% of market share. So by putting all them into this, percentage, we can find it out that SolidWorks stands number one in the markets because it has plenty of advanced tools as well as betterments when comparing with the competitors like PTC, Autodesk, and Siemens. So this is the market scope, and with this we can just imagine how the SolidWorks is being used around the world by the designers. And next is the industries served. So each industry is producing their product. In order to bring that into a workable models like products, initially they need to make them from like freehand sketch into the 3D model in order to visualize how it is going to look like or how it is going to function when it is manufactured. So most of them are using their uh, development stage, from development stage till the production and till the dispatch. There has been plenty of tools and lot of methodologies being followed by the design and development team. So new product design development team will have to look for the betterment when they start from the scratch, like freehand sketch till the dispatch. They need to follow plenty of process. So most of the industries are keen about their particular models or particular products, capability when putting that into the customer's place. So mostly it is the scope of customers who require everything from their application as well as their requirements. Automobile sector is one among the most important industry in today's uh, industries. So they use this SolidWorks for their design. Let's think like it can be used in product design or in tool design or in the layout design or just a conversion from other migration product. Since it's the product of aerospace defense Dassault system, this is well and good in the applications in defense sector, and it is also used in aerospace sector, mining, oil and gas, machinery, industrial engineering, heavy equipment, consumer products, mold and tool design, sheet metal work, medical device, construction, and finally the design services. In current scenario, uh, there are a lot of companies who are just dealing with the customers as a basis of design services. Whatever the product they manufacture, they are ready to support the customers just through this design services. So most of the companies are using the SolidWorks for their design process. So field of application. So this, as you are aware, this is the product which is used by R&D or design engineer. So research and development is the major scope or main brain of a company or an industry. So they need to invest a lot of money as well as their efforts in bringing the output in a better manner. So new product design engineers as well as the even the drafter who is just converting the model into the two-dimensional drawing, they need to ensure they are following the right method to bring out the product in well manner. Like in current scenario, most of the products are just reverse engineered. So this term reverse engineering is currently used by many industries. Just it is nothing but copying, like just redesigning the same part which is already in the market, just by measuring all those inputs and making the three-dimensional model and then making the production. It is just nothing but copying the already used or the product which is already in the market. That is reverse engineering. And design modifications, whatever the designs we built already, we can access those designs using this SolidWorks software. Maybe we can just convert those drawings or models which were developed or designed by some other software. We can just convert them into IGES files or step files. These are all the uh, you know medium formats with which any software can open, which means the CAD model can read all these step file or IGES files. So even we can convert the design by just modifying the already existing uh, three-dimensional or 2D part. And conceptual design, we need to just have a freehand sketch. No, we do not know how it is going to look. So from just creating the layout design, we can use this software. And product working simulation, once we assemble all the parts into a final product, we may just need to know how it is going to work, and will there be any collisions with the nearby components, or is there any uh, fit problems, like whether it is uh, functioning as per the design, like sliding or press fit kind of things. Fit and functions are most important because those are all the outputs of actual part, so that we can visualize just using the software through the simulation. And product strength analysis, like as we create the part, it has to withstand the certain amount of force or the pressure which is being put up by the practical usage. So the product has to have its own strength to withstand the application, so that we can just analyze using this software in the part modeling. About SolidWorks, so who are all using this product in an organization? Let's say design engineer, because they are the one who just create the model. And then senior design engineer may be the one who can just convert all the models into a working assembly. And then CAD drafter or draftsman who just convert the 3D part into a two-dimensional manufacturing drawings. Those people called draftsman or drafter. And then graduate engineering trainee, as a fresher, when they are joining in an industry, they need to just learn, they just need to use the software in the industry. And then these four categories are the users, the practical real users of the software. And next, once they design, there should be some people who need to evaluate or verify the design, whether it is fulfilling the requirement or not. So that design verification process is carried out through the design manager, deputy manager, or and assistant managers. These three categories uh, are using the SolidWorks just to verify whether the product is working fine or the design is perfect. So there are two categories. One is the real user who are just modeling the product. Another one set is just the checker, design checker. And SolidWorks is for designing the 3D parts and assemblies. Like once we start creating the models, it would be a spare part, and then these spare parts will be assembled as a finished product, that is called assembly. And part drawing, of course we need a manufacturing drawing in order to create the part through machining or casting or whatever the process is. They need a drawing with the real dimensions as well as the material and the BOM kind of things. Assembly drawing, like as we have the part drawing, we also have assembly drawing in order to educate the people in assembly lane to know how to assemble the particular product. And bill of materials with all the balloonings and the individual parts name, that will be a bill of material. Simply it will be called as BOM. And product motion simulation, we can just, as I said earlier, we can even simulate the product in a real life scenario, and we can identify the strength as well as weight of each product, each part through this software. And as we visualize the product in real life scenario through the simulation, we can even find out whether the fit and function are as per the design. So that fit and function analysis can also be done using the SolidWorks software. So what are all the modules in SolidWorks? Majorly, it is categorized into three. One is part modeling and assembly modeling, and finally detailing, which is 2D drawing. Let's begin with part modeling. Actually, each software has its own file formats. Similarly, we have in SolidWorks each file as per the category, it will be allotted with the different format. So every part will be every part will be assigned with .sldprt, which means if you create a part called let's say the piston, we will have piston.sldprt as a file format. There are plenty of categories within the part drawing itself. For example, we can make solid models using the software, and which is a general category. Whatever the design which is not relevant to any process or any material, we can just create it as a solid model design. And what are all the components manufactured through plastic material will be a plastic design. And then sheet metal designing, whatever the products manufactured within 2 mm thickness is named sheet metal, so that we can design using this part model itself. And weldments is possible. Once we make sheet metal, just by making them fixed, we can use weldments in real life, so that also we can make using the part. And piping and tubing is also one of the types which is available within this part. And structural part design, like making C channel kind of structures, the skeleton parts are the category which comes under this structural part design. So part modeling consists of all these various categories, putting them with SLDPRT as the file format. Moving on to the techniques we use for multiple configuration. While making the part, we can just create configuration as well. Let's say a company creates a particular product with 4 kinds of different sizes. The product will look similar, but it has various sizes. So in that case, we need not to create each 3D model separately. We can just put as a configuration within the common 3D part, and we can make the multiple configurations and then automate with Excel tables. It is easiest way to use the SolidWorks and to bring up the automation within the SolidWorks. We can just, let's say we need 100 sizes of let's say a tube which consists of sizes from 1 meter till 100 meters. So each thing we need not to create as a separate one. We can just put the sizes in Excel table, and we can just link it with the 3D model, and the dimensions will be run automatically, and it will create the each sizes as a separate configuration using this Excel to SolidWorks automation. And also we can write using macros, like we have to program it using Visual Basics, that is called VB. Visual Basics is the coding technology we can use to bring up the automation with SolidWorks. And there is a separate third-party software which is DriveWorks. With this, we can create automation within the SolidWorks environment. And real view graphics will be very useful in case the company is wanting to showcase the product in real life environment before it is actually being manufactured. That can be, created with this real view graphics, which is nothing but it will show how exactly the part will look like after it is being manufactured. And with that, all those techniques, we can also find out the weights of the product, individual products, before we even manufacture the product in real environment.